Am I in focus? Are you focusing on me? Hello? Hello? Hi, everybody. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Animal Crossing and the beautiful update that Nintendo has blessed us with. I haven't gotten to play like any of it because I restarted my island, as the title indicates. My island is still like under 3 stars and I'm working on that like original mission, which honestly I forgot about so much of the stuff that happened, and it's been so refreshing to just play through it because I really haven't touched my game in like 6 or 7 months, and when I restarted my island I've been playing it like every day, which is a major improvement from my previous playtime. What I'm gonna do is tell you why I did that and tell you what I'm looking forward to. I also have not purchased the Happy Home Designer or Happy Home Paradise update because there's actually no good reason why I haven't done it yet, but I haven't. So there are a couple of reasons why I did that. One, it was to restart my commitment and enjoyment of Animal Crossing. I feel like I had just stagnated on my island that I had before, and she wasn't really doing it for me. And every time I logged in, I was overwhelmed at all of the things that I had started and not finished. And I just didn't want to sit in that anymore because I felt like I had kind of backed myself into a corner. It cost so much money to move anything and to move all of my villagers from the neighborhood that I had created for them, to move my house from where it was, to move all of the shops and stuff into like one corner of the island so I could pretty much flatten it and start over again. Just seemed like a lot when I could nuke everything and start over, which might be a metaphor for my life, because sometimes I'm like, I could just nuke everything and start over, but that's not how this life works. So I'm living vicariously through Animal Crossing. So that's kind of like a little bit of why. Another reason is I didn't like my villagers and I was unsure of how to get them to move out. And that sounds really harsh and horrible, but like I had most of them since I started the game in March of 2020. And I didn't want to deal with having to try to get them all to move out so I could get a whole new lineup when I could just restart it and have an automatically new lineup, which I do. I have villagers that I've never even talked to before, and it's kind of cool to get to know them and see like what they do. So I've really been enjoying that aspect of it. The other thing is that like the name of my town wasn't really doing it for me anymore. Flora is such a basic name. No. We do not do that here. For any of you who have seen Attack on Titan, my island is now Paradis. We are all Eldian, and I kind of want, like, I didn't have a theme for my other island, and with this, I've internally created a theme where I'm gonna like build the little walls, like Walrose, Walmaria, Walsina. That's what I want to do, and then I want to dress all my little characters up like Attack on Titan NPs, or I don't know if that'll actually happen, but it really inspired me to actually have some sort of theme going into my island, which has also inspired more excitement about playing the game. Another reason that I wanted to restart my island is because I felt like this time I could go in with a much better plan. Like last time it was kind of a fresh look. I had never seen anything like this in a previous Animal Crossing game because I've played them all throughout the years except for Amiibo Festival, but we don't talk about her and we all know that already. But I felt like I didn't have a good idea of what was gonna happen in the first time I started, and so I didn't go in with a plan. And I feel like this time I will have a better idea of what I want and what I'm looking for. I also felt like really excited about the fact that more of the edges on the island when I restarted, they look so much more natural than after I unlocked terraforming and pretty much butchered everything. So I've been kind of enjoying looking at that natural topography of my island because it's not something that I can recreate when I start terraforming. So I feel like being able to see all of what's already been naturally made and maybe boost the structure of what I want to do off of that would be so cool, because I do like how natural it looks. Like some people really have that like structured, everything has a place, they've crafted everything so beautifully and carefully. And I feel like I'm just not like that. And maybe it's because I'm too afraid to try to be like that, or if I'm unsuccessful, I'm gonna get upset. But some people are just really good and I am not one of those people. So I think taking a more natural approach and using the natural beauty of what they've given us in Animal Crossing is something that I'm really gonna lean into. And maybe one day I'll be good at terraforming and I'll be able to create those natural looking edges and waves that they've given us. The next reason is I wanted to go into it with, I wanted to be able to experience the game more completely than I did the first time around, because I know that they're going to continue to add, well, allegedly this is their last unpaid update, which I don't think it's going to be the last update as a whole. I think they're going to make us start paying for stuff, which Nintendo, kind of shady, I'm not gonna lie. I still love you. I still love you very much, but I feel like that's kind of shady. Just me? Okay. But I just felt like I could start from the ground up and experience more of like the natural flow of everything, because there's more to unlock, and it just seems like that would give me a more complete game experience. Whereas like, I've been kind of playing it in pieces. I don't really remember where I was. Like, I do this all the time with games where I'll put them down for a while and then I just like forget everything. Like, I've really run into that with like games like Pokemon, where I won't play for a while and then I pick it back up and I'm like, where were we headed? And then I'm like, oh, I should just restart. And then I restart it and I get lost again, which maybe that's like a foreshadowing of what's gonna happen when I eventually drop off of Animal Crossing again. I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but maybe it will. We'll find out. I'll keep you updated. So I just felt like I could get a more complete experience. The other thing is that I really wanted to revisit the holidays again. I know that they come around every year and that you can play them every year. But once you play them one time, it's the novelty is kind of gone and you're not really unlocking anything new because you already have it. You already have it, and apparently they're not adding anything else. So I wanted to have that opportunity to just re-experience the joy when I'm not, stressed all the time, because COVID is still running rampant, don't get me wrong, but it's not like we're locked in our homes and this is my only source of joy. I want to experience when I'm in a different headspace, right? Right. The other thing is, I feel like I didn't play the holidays the way that I wanted to play them, and so to be able to take the time to play them again for the first time, like especially Christmas. I time traveled because I realized like I had not been playing at all, and I started playing Christmas December 26th. So I like time traveled through the whole month, and I like did a bunch of the stuff and then played Christmas Eve all in one day, and I just didn't feel right about that. And so this time around, I don't want to time travel. I just want to be committed to playing and have that like novelty of unlocking everything for the first time. So a lot of it is just to try to like re-spark the joy that the game initially brought me, and maybe not associate it with being locked in my house for a month and a half. Also, there's something about restarting an Animal Crossing island that is a new beginning, which I know is so dumb. But like, I used to love to restart my Wild World island over and over and over and over. I would get like halfway through a playthrough, which I know Animal Crossing doesn't really end, but after a certain point, you get to like where things get kind of stagnant, and restarting just kind of like kicks everything back into high gear, and you're getting more of that instant gratification because you can pay off your home loans faster, you get to interact with new neighbors. People are moving in, it's like a whole thing. And I don't want to do that with this one, but there's just something about restarting that really brings stuff back to the front. So I did this on October 31st, right before the update released, so I have not really played any of the updates. And I watched so many videos about why I shouldn't restart my island, but then I, overrode that fear and did it anyway. So maybe you've seen all those videos about why restarting your island is a bad idea, but I would like to tell you that it's not. It is certainly not a bad idea. It could be an amazing idea. It could re-spark all the joy you felt the first time around. I don't really know if you're gonna want to restart your game after watching this video, but I'm really excited, and I'm hopefully going to be able to keep you guys updated. Actually, drop your friend codes down below. You want to do that? We can all be friends and go to each other's islands. I love going to people's islands, but I don't have a lot of friends that, like the first time we were playing, all of my friends were playing, but now it's like kind of people have fallen off, so nobody's really doing it and playing it, and it's really sad. So if you want to leave your friend code down below, I would really appreciate it. Anyway, those are all of my reasons that I restarted my Animal Crossing New Horizons island right before the update came. So I haven't really played the update, but I'm really excited to enjoy it with a whole new perspective and lens. Anyway, thank you for watching my video, and I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I will see you here again very soon. Bye! I'm trying to finish this video. Could you not siren in the middle of everything that I'm trying to do? On another note, I hope wherever that ambulance is going, they're okay.